Excuses are the enemy of self-respect. Stand tall and own your actions. So you can apologize and make excuses if you are really wrong, if you are really guilty. If you are forced to make excuses out of nowhere, never humiliate yourself. Don't make excuses, and especially, don't apologize. If you don't respect yourself, a man certainly won't. Explaining and justifying yourself is, well, putting yourself down. You can't even make excuses in your thoughts. Stop even such thoughts. Why? Because your thoughts will sooner or later turn into your words and actions. As soon as you want to start making excuses, what should you do? You need to bite your tongue and change the topic to something completely different. And moreover, you need to train with everyone. Very often, people who have this conflictogen make mistakes and use it in communication with relatives, friends, and acquaintances. Therefore, it is advisable to train with everyone in all areas of life. When I told you about the personal conflictogen, I gave you an example of how a girl answered personal questions, the indiscreet questions of a man, that she made excuses to him that her parents were worthy people. Remember, he asked, "Who are your parents? And what is your salary?" And she justified that her salary was decent. So, it happens even worse with women. It happens that a woman is so used to making excuses that she does it even when she is not asked questions. The man runs away from her, and she catches up with him and makes excuses. The man liked a girl very much. It all started out like in the best novel, but she turned out to be unpleasant to talk to. And now you will understand why. The man naturally has cooled down, and she writes him a message from which he starts to feel sorry for her, that she is a poor creature. And he should invite her to at least have sex with her, although he doesn't want to. And one day, the girl writes to him first. She writes to him, "I'm upset because we haven't seen each other for a long time," to which he answers her, "Well, you didn't come to me today. A strong partner always tries to repel this attack, the attack of a weak partner on him." And notice that she begins to make excuses for why she didn't come. Do you understand why the sympathy for her disappeared? Because she makes excuses all the time, even when they don't want to see her. But you need to open your eyes. Just open your eyes and see, where did he call her? Where did he say, "Please come to me today"? I'm not even talking about the fact that a woman should not run to a man at his call. Run and run back. It's not beautiful. Men don't like such women. After all, a man wants to admire a woman, and not this dog that catches bones from him and pitifully makes excuses if it didn't catch it. And maybe he didn't even throw this bone. If a man needs a dog, he will go and buy himself a dog. A woman cannot replace a dog. A woman should be a woman and be admired. No one needs excuses except the person making excuses to justify himself in his own eyes. Imagine that now I would be half an hour late for our lesson and would begin to justify to you why I was late and would take up more of your time, another half an hour of your time. And I would fill your ears with this bullshit. If you are guilty, something needs to be done to close this mess, to close this conflict, and not throw around words. You need to do something nice for the person, but only if you really should, and didn't make it up. Because in the example with this girl, did she owe this man sex? Her love addiction. As soon as you catch yourself thinking that you are going to make excuses to someone, analyze whether you really owe this person an explanation for your words, actions, and deeds. If not, if you are not guilty, If you do not owe him by law, if you are not obliged, if this is not your employer, stop yourself right away. If it is not the husband to whom you owe something, it is indeed your marital responsibility. What does she owe herself? She must respect herself, and she must respect other people and respect this man, and see that he does not want to communicate with her, and respect this choice of his. And then, again, people will be attached to her.